Ardyn Zaria, Djinn Rebellion. Written by Jessica Cage. Narrated by Kenneth Toles. Prologue. The rush of wind as it passed his ears was the soundtrack to his celebration. His paws pounded the hard surface of the ground, picking up speed as he ran forward to rejoice in the shower of moonlight. This was the highlight of his night, when the pack fell silent, and the night was his to claim. Ardyn had just been told that he would in fact be next in line to replace his father as the alpha. It wasn't something he inherited by birth. Although the blood of the alpha family ran through his veins, he had to earn his place at the head of the pack. It was a challenge he accepted openly, and he had worked his ass off to prove himself. His older brother, and the one who should have been filling his father's role, Mason, had passed away. A terrible virus struck their home, and before they knew what it was or how to combat it, it had taken several lives, including his brother's. Since the passing of Mason, Ardyn vowed that he would do whatever it took to make sure he kept his father's legacy alive, and to ensure that his brother would be remembered for the amazing person that he was. His father only had 2 sons. Even without the help of his mother, who'd passed away shortly after Ardyn was born, he'd raised them to be good men who believed in the strength of family. That was his hope, to honor his father and lead their people in triumph. Others were eyeing the position, members from the pack who wanted to propel their bloodlines into greatness. But Ardyn proved himself the best candidate. It would still be years before his father stepped down, but it was official. Ardyn was to begin his training for Alpha the next day. Though his father had prepared him for what was to come, there were still things that he wasn't allowed to know, not until the decision had been made. In his peripheral, he could see her, the white-haired wolf who always had his back. He continued to push forward, and for a while she kept pace with him. Whenever he ran, she would be there in the shadows. He knew that she wouldn't approach. She would wait for him to return to her like she did every night. Her intention was only to make sure that he was okay. When he nodded at her, she fell back and let out a small, joyful howl. She was proud of him. He was to be her alpha, and she his alpha mate. He pounded his paws against the ground as hard as he could, creating a thunderous sound as he dropped his head back and howled.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?